Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring...
Takes the shot! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Oh, what's he done? And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Szoboszlai plays it short. Can he get... Kokchu! And that has fair fizzed. Caicedo. Szoboszlai. Single. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a throw. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Marmoush does really well there, strong defending. For Valverde. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Great chance! Rice. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Akanji. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land.
Milan really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. Shoots! It's anyone. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Milan! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Azar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's a really well-measured ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mbappe does well to get it back. Spread it left. Well, that has not gone well. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe!
Kokchu.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. And he's managed to get free. Gonzalo Inacio. Azar. Kukçu. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Rice. Now he's got space here. Donnarumma claims comfortably. The message is clear, none shall pass. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. Gonzalo Inacio. And smartly reclaimed. Kukçu. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Swung over. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il...
So off we go again.
11.
Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Marquinhos. Rice. Oh, delightful ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Marquinhos. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Azar! Has a look and place it forward. Looking for options for movement.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Azar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marmoush. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's where it came from. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. Ball comes in. Spread to the right. Kane. And he's being shifted off it. Onuachu. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great ball, and he's in here. He is through here. Towering header. Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. It's Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, great leap! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah. They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 10.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
In with the challenge, Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. McAllister. Yamal. That's going right the way across. That is ended up in no man's land.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
3 minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's it! There will be time for no more. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to... Oh, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looks a good ball through. Hazard, he's found a way through. And across it goes. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's going right the way across. Rice, that's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Distributed tidily. That is ended up in no man's land. Gonzalo Inacio. Good, strong midfield running here. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Threads one in. Mbappe! And he's had it nicked away. Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And smartly reclaimed. Hazard. Kukçu. And this is Marmoush. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Marquinhos. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Marquinhos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, easy pickings there. It's come to nothing. Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And this is Marmoush. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice, ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Kamavinga. Ball's gone out of play. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they win it back again. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rice. Now it's Kökçü. Szoboszlai. The ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. It's a good look. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Hazard. And he was quick to react. And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 9, Hazard, numero 41. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 18, il numero 13.
Away we go again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Bast spots it and intercepts. Posh. And he goes cross-field. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 30, viene sostituito con il numero 4.
Szymanski short changes him with that pass. That has not gone well. Milan needing a change of fortune here. Lovely pass, but Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal, good purposeful running this. Out towards the flank. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And there's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Kukçu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kukçu. Dani Olmo. Kukçu. And the shot. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Milan have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Olmo. And here's Mbappe.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's given the time to pick a pass. Messi chasing after it. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. Kane has found the net here, of course. Now it's Hazard. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He leaps for it! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's green grass ahead of him.
I thought it was going to happen then.
It's Hazard! And he should have made them pay.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Yamal. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And he's in on goal. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. And a chance! And that's a good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine... Well, this is one competition that does not believe in meaningless. Every game an indication, an acid test to see where the teams really are with their hopes and ambitions. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? Well, chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And it's Hernandez. And here's Neymar. Kukçu. To Choupo-Moting. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schlotterbeck. And it's McAllister. That has ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a fine ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The major moment in the game. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Milan are looking to go forward now. Gavi tries a terrific effort. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai. The defence opting here for strength in real chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That has been cut short. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No way through. Beckenbauer. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skips past his man. And he's cut it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Choupo-Moting. And here's Maradona. Maradona! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good defense. Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly...
It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Soboslai. And that is out of play. McAllister. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
gets us going once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Koundé wins the duel this time. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
No, it's come to nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard. And it's Szoboszlai. Kurtchu. Oh, he's done very well to take that. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! How they've waited! Now they have it! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Can he get on the end of this? Onuachu, he might be in here! Oh, well played. Mignon gets it clear. That's going up front in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too...
Lewandowski! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kurtchu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a little off target. Olise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Maradona. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And there's a searching pass.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kick.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 17. Messi. Attenzione, un cambio.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that looks a decent ball. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Vardiol makes the interception. McAllister. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, nice interception. And it's Kutchu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kimmich. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? McAllister concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kimmich. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving...